Hi Aquarius, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name's Christina and I'm a Swedish Australian living and working in southern Sweden for the moment. I have shuffled and been given some oracle cards for you to save time on camera so you don't have to watch me shuffling because I'm no good at it and it takes forever. You got two tarot angel cards. One is Queen of Fire. We like her, and the other one is Nine of Water. And in the Goddess Guidance Oracle, you got Ishtar, Boundaries. Now this is an exciting one. The Yogic Path, you got Kundalini, Serpent Energy, which could explain things because Queen of Fire. And here you have, in the Goddess Tarot that I work with, I did a pre-shuffle. I always do that. And these fell out. So we have a King of Staves, Fire, of course, and Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This card, I'm not that good friends with that. I don't really know. I think maybe it has to do with clarity and maybe even backstabbing, difficulties anyway. You can probably interpret that better than I. And then we have the Nine of Swords. That I can interpret. And that tells me that this man in Fire, the King of Staves, he's at best very, very tired, but at worst he can also be quite depressed. So we'll see where the cards take us, what Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius. Whoa, here they come flying. The Justice card. We'll add that to the pile. Family life, possibly in a turmoil. So let's see. The Goddess Tarot, right? That's the cards, the deck that I work with. They're made by an American artist called Chris Waldher. The whole major arcana is made up of different goddesses from different cultures, countries, and different time periods. They're very exciting and I love them, and they have taught me what I know. You might not be that impressed, but in any case, it's the truth. So, I do like to think I'm good at my work. I hope you think so too. So, what's happening here now? I see a young man in a lot of people. A real lot of people. The only Aquarian is this young man here. If he's not the child of somebody, I need to get some more clarity here. Yeah. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords. We have an Aquarian Queen here. Aquarian, female Aquarian, who's just like the man over there, if that's her husband, I'm not sure. She also is at best very, very tired and at worst maybe quite anxious and depressed. But I think it might be more tiredness because here is the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of healing going on here. The process itself, or the situation is also very karmic. So this is all meant to be. I don't really understand what you're going through, and I don't think it's a divorce either, but it's something pertaining to legalities that we saw here with the man in Fire. It's an international school. That's why there's so many people and so many young people here. I get it. So it could be a school in a third world country. That's what it feels like. So there are teachers here, and there are some teachers are leaving. There's big transformations, big changes on the way. Number 13, that's death, I think. That's Scorpio's card in the classic tarot. Yes, and you are working like crazy. Yeah, you're tired, you're exhausted, in an attempt to keep the school going, and at the same time, it's all meant to be. This really difficult situation that you're finding yourself in. They haven't said it yet, but I feel it is an economic problem. Certainly no one starts a school in the third world with the intention of making money. So I would imagine that you're quite dependent on government subsidies or United Nations subsidies. It can be a big thing, huh? But they are coming. I'm going to look a bit closer at the Justice card here, which represents all sorts of things. Governmental, yeah, absolutely. You have lost some money. Some subsidies have been contracted or stopped, and now you're working your busy little butts off to find new funding. It's going to work. You will find it. You will get it. Dear Aquarius woman and your fiery hubby there, you're not going to give up until everything is fine. So it might take some time. I have no idea how long. I could look at that though. When will the funds come in? That's a good question to ask. And I will lay a timeline of 12 weeks. I think that's a good start to check out. Don't laugh at my shuffling. Some cards have to get reversed, you know. So the only way to guarantee it is to swirl them around. Well, just because I work in a serious job doesn't mean you can't have a sense of humour. Now let's see. 12 weeks. When are the funds going to come? When, Spirit, are the funds coming? When are the funds coming? So 12 cards. Back to the beginning. Oh, I think, they're coming in the next week or two. 1 to 2 weeks. I think they're coming from different places. So one is on the way already next week, the next one in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's going to be enough to keep you going for a while. It's very tough having to live and work under those conditions with the children that in poor countries that have no right to education in the way that we in the West do. And the people, you dear Aquarius, thank you for the work that you do. I have to work your butts off, not just educating the children, but getting the funding to make it work as well. So that's what the tarot said. Within the next 2 weeks, you're off and running, and you can sleep again. So let's look at these cards again. Queen of Fire, self-confident, warm, intelligent, and elegant. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't undermine yourself. Hävda ditt oberoende. Usurp your independence and your creativity. Yeah, you need a lot of creativity when you're seeking funds, I think. 9 in water. Your wish will be fulfilled. We like that one. Problems fade away, and you will feel a great love to life again. And then we have Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Yeah, I think that's probably very important both for you and your husband. I think he's your husband, the king of fire there. That, yeah, you focus on the school and each other now for the time ahead. And then you have the Kundalini from the yogic path. Primordial cosmic energy, serpent power. Kundalini is rising. The serpent-like energy that exists in the base of your spine, the Muladhara chakra, has awoken. You may even notice that you feel more spiritually aware than ever before. You are more sensitive to energies and quickly manifesting your thoughts. Fabulous. Your psychic abilities are rising and you feel the flow of energy that vibrates in every being. Your heart is full of a deep compassion and desire to serve others, and you have a keen awareness of your purpose. Fabulous, Miss Aquarius. This is Kundalini rising. Stay grounded in this process. Connect to nature. Exercise, journal, practice yoga. Through grounding, you'll be able to experience a beautiful and blissful Kundalini awakening that takes you exactly where you were meant to be. And I think you are where you're meant to be. You have to work very hard to make it work. Thank you. And please don't forget to breathe. Take care.